So hey everyone, welcome back to Rebecca's Colouring Arts and Crafts. So I've got a couple unboxings today, plus I'll also quickly show you the previous editions of one of those boxes when I get to it, but this one's currently not one of those. So this is, as you can probably see on the box, this is a box from the Folio Society in England, and I really love their books and editions. I wish I could afford more of them. They may cost a little more, but they're definitely worth the money. They're really good quality. You can read them even with injuries and disability and stuff like that, because they just sit open automatically. So I'm just going to open up this box here. So I'm so excited for these. So happy to finally have them because they came untracked shipping. So just because untracked shipping, you can choose either tracked or untracked, and obviously one is more expensive than the other, and I chose the untracked shipping. So let's just open this up like a present. They always come really well packaged. I have actually unwrapped the plastic on these just to make it a little easier with my hand and wrist. So the first thing that I've got here is our Folio Society diary for 2021. And this came as a freebie basically. With this, normally you would buy this, but our Folio Society diary came with as a freebie with the orders of the release of their Christmas edition. I'm not sure if it's still on there free, but typically you would pay for the Folio Society diary. It's really good quality, really good condition. And these areas along the top are actually illustrated images or parts of illustrated images from books they've released, which is awesome. And I really love the way they've done this with the decorations and stuff. So awesome to have. And then I'm going to pull this out here and throw the box down on the floor. But I don't know if you can see that. Let's see, can you see the texture? Yeah, there. See the texture on this book slipcover? Love it! I always get so excited when I receive new books or new Folio Society editions and blah blah blah. So the book we've actually got here is Micheal Crichton's Jurassic Park, and this was released recently as part of their Folio Society Christmas collection, which, as I was saying, with the release of their Christmas collection for a short time, they actually had the Folio diary available for free with purchase, which, as you can see, I've got here. So this is the Jurassic Park collection, and the slipcase is actually textured. And then inside, if we slide this out, I'll see if I can bring this up and focus it. But I don't know if you can tell, but this dinosaur here is also textured on the book, which is so cool. So this is what our book looks like. There's actually no written name on here, but it's got all the Jurassic Park, the fence and the light with the fence turning back on, and the raptors, and I love that they actually used the raptors on this. I'll just zoom in a bit closer so that you can see it a bit better. And then this obviously sort of overlaps. We've got the spine with the name, but you can see parts of the image. It actually overlaps onto the back, which is so cool. I really, really love the images in this book. This is an illustrated edition of Micheal Crichton's Jurassic Park. So I'm just going to sit here, make sure I've got this focused on the camera first. So yeah. So we got this awesome edition of Jurassic Park, which I'm so excited for. And yeah, we got these awesome illustrations. So this is our first illustration. It came with one grayscale double page illustration on the title page, and we've got London Folio Society 2020 illustrated by Vector That Fox, and it's obviously Micheal Crichton's Jurassic Park. They said they are open to doing the Lost World. I'm not sure if they're going to do it, but hopefully they'll do the Lost World as well, so you can have the matching set of Jurassic Park and the Lost World in the book set, which would be awesome. And we got a sign here, welcome to Jurassic Park, with our brontosauruses and that. So this is an illustrated edition. It is a first printing because I bought it very shortly after it was released, and I'm just going to shift this so that I can put my foot and ankle up. Awkward, but I'm trying to do this as best I can, because I've got my one of my crutches here because I had to move one because of the lighting. I didn't want shadows on the book when I was doing it. We got our contents here, and I haven't actually gotten to read the Jurassic Park series, Jurassic Park books yet, would you believe? I'm a huge fan of the movies. I've seen every single movie they've released, including the Jurassic World movies, and yet I haven't read the book. How poor a book reader does that make me? Really poor. But I will get there. I'm definitely able to now. So yeah, and then we've got our illustrations page as per usual. And Jurassic Park. So some little quotes here, I think it is. Our introduction page, which is typical for Folio Society. They will have an introduction written by someone. Is it written by someone else? Typically it will be written by someone else, but it doesn't actually say who it's written by here. But typically there is an introduction. Sometimes it's written by a prolific author or a prolific artist. Other times you don't know who it's written by. And then we got our prologue of the book. So I'll just see if we can skip to some of our illustrations here. So this is our first illustration here. And as I said, I haven't actually read the books, so I don't know exactly what's happening. I've got a rough idea. I know these are compies, and they've obviously been attacking something because they've got blood on their noses, and someone's shining the torch. It's obviously a baby's crib, and there's a mosquito diagram there. I have to read the books to know for sure what's happening. But yeah, they're obviously attacking something because they've got blood on there. It looks like a lightning storm or something outside, and they've come in through the open window. But yeah, I really, really love the style of the images in this one. I really do. Then we got, if I'm right, from the movies, this is like the inside where they're fertilizing and hatching the dragon eggs. Not dragon eggs. Blech. I've been reading too much. I've been thinking too much about fantasy. Dinosaur eggs, not dragon eggs. Dinosaur eggs. They both start with D, but it's dinosaur, not dragon. I'm losing my mind. From what I'm guessing, this is where they hatch and fertilize and basically create the dinosaurs through their eggs. Because you can see down here, there's an egg that's started to hatch. This person looks like they're fertilizing or injecting some type of DNA into the egg to allow it to be fertilized or hatch, which is cool. Then here, and I love this image when I saw it actually on their website. I think this is the Dilophosaurus pen. They don't actually see the Dilophosaurus in the movie, but I think this is the kid and the Dilophosaurus. But yeah, I love how they've actually got the Dilophosaurus showing in the pen on this illustrated image. It's awesome, and I don't know why, I really love the way they've done the art style with this one and the type of art style they've gone with. It's really, really great. It's sort of, I guess you could say, it's a bit cartoony, but it works really well, and I really like the way they've done the art style. It's wow. Also, the paper quality is very good again, like as per usual. Folio Society books, I've found it definitely worth the cost because the paper quality is a lot better. Some of the books they actually hand finish rather than being production finished. So books are production finished as well, but there are editions they do that are hand finished. But I think it was to do with the 16 sections or 16 bits per page or something. As you'll see, like, it's not folding over, but it's kind of staying open, but it's sort of not folding over just because it's the illustration under there, but it's definitely sitting open. It sits very well. You can actually see that it's sitting very well without getting damaged, and I love that about their books. For me, even though they are a bit costly, they're definitely worth it to me, and they're good for with hand and wrist issues and disability stuff. But I'm going to be trying to get back to some of my review books as well over time. But yeah, I really love Folio Society's editions and how they work for disability. It's actually the first book that I have ever found with my disability that I can just read, and other than when the illustrated bits are there, like say here, it'll just sit open. You don't have to hold it or anything if you don't want to. You can hold it still, but it's something that I can do very much with my left hand, not using my right hand at all. And it, for me, I'm so excited about the fact that Folio Society, even if it's not necessarily specific to the front of their mind, I love the fact that they have actually catered to someone with a disability being able to read or use their books, and I love that about these books, and the fact that they work really, really well for me. And yeah, they're definitely going to last. They're definitely amazing quality. Definitely a company I would purchase from again and again, particularly if I had the money. But yeah, I always look forward to when I can get my next Folio Society edition. I may not own a lot, but what I do own are so precious to me, and yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to being able to read these books, because these will probably be the easier ones that I read in between my review books and stuff when I have to use my hand/wrist for those. But I also found a way recently where with the review books where I think my left hand and wrist has actually gotten stronger recently, so hence I'm actually able to sort of just use the left hand and wrist now. But yeah, so that is awesome as well. But Physio said that I'm also able to, my crutches are actually not underarm ones anymore, but she said that I'm actually getting a bit of strength if I'm now starting to be able to use these more with one foot kind of thing. So it's awesome how things are improving, but it's also the awesome things that I'm discovering that can work for disability or that are good for disability. But yeah, anyway, next we got this awesome image of them. From what I know, this is outside the T-Rex pen when Nedry shuts down the power and steals the DNA for someone else, and then, well, pretty much everyone knows this, but he effectively gets eaten by a Dilophosaurus, which is just deserved, I guess you could say. But this is where the T-Rex is attacking the kid's car, and in the movies flips it upside down. And Dr. Grant saves them. The solicitor runs into the toilets and gets eaten by the T-Rex. Which I actually found that hilarious when the solicitor was actually the one that got eaten. I know that's poor of me, but yeah. But yeah, I just love the way they've done the art styles of these, and how they've actually, in the book it's depicted as raining. They've sort of done similar with the movies and the thunderstorms, and yeah, I love it. I'm also considering too possibly starting a thing where it's like basically like I read the books to you on YouTube. I'm not sure about it. Something that I've been thinking of every now and then about, well, how would people feel about sort of like, I guess, like what people do with novels and stuff like that, but like reading them out on YouTube. I don't know, it's probably not going to really work or not be the best, because you might want to enjoy it yourself. It was just a random thing, thinking about like reading a bit of the book on YouTube and that, but then you get dry throat, and so I'm not sure that it would really work. Plus I got plenty that I'm doing anyway with, well, I had a request with the art/colouring to do a step-by-step tutorial on my art colouring, so like that's like, I guess like my actual like me creating the art and then colouring my own art. and stuff like that. So I've got that. I've also got the book unboxings / hauls. I've got my book reviews. I've got my colouring videos. I've got the vlogs now. I've got my puzzles as well. So I think I've got plenty of good hobby content on my channel now. I'm feeling pretty satisfied with it. So I don't think that I don't know if I'll add in, maybe I'll try it and see what people's response is to it, and then if it doesn't work, then I just don't do it again, I guess. So yeah, but I know I've got plenty of sort of art / hobby stuff going on the channel and heaps of different things. But yeah, this is something that I've been considering, so others who have even more difficulties than me and physically can't read physical books can get to enjoy these books as well through me reading them on YouTube, I guess you could say. So it's just something that I guess I've been thinking, but I guess the way to do it is to try, see if it works, what people think of it, if they enjoyed it, and then if they don't enjoy it or if they don't really want that, then I just discontinue it. So the next image here, it looks like, I can't remember the name of these birds, but I know they're probably not the pteranodons, but they're one of the flying. I wasn't the typical girl that was interested in makeup or all of that sort of stuff. I was more interested in, well, as I said, sharks, dinosaurs, underwater creatures, my reading. I'd do puzzles at times, just things like that. I wasn't the typical teenager who went into practicing makeup or doing makeup, and like, I still like to dress up, I still like to do my hair nicely, that sort of thing. But yeah, as you all know, I don't wear makeup or anything really. And yeah, I would rather sit and read a book or listen to some music or something like that instead of doing those things. Plus, I didn't have a lot of friends as a kid either because of my Asperger's, and which we didn't know about at that time, and all of those sorts of things. So basically, I guess I spent a lot of time by myself, which is still what I do, and found hobbies that were things that you could do on your own and enjoy. So, which is why my books are basically my best friends, I guess you could say, or some of my best friends. But yeah, really love this edition of Jurassic Park. I'm so excited to have it, and as you can see, I'm just straightening it up. It does sit back where it should be, and yeah, this cover too, other than this first raptor has texture, the others, I don't think they have textures on the others, but the cover is like a really soft velvety feel, and I love that about it. I also love the real sort of tropical looking feel of the book. But yeah, and our obviously textured slipcase. So yeah, really awesome. I've got another Folio Society book edition to unbox after this, which I'm so excited for, and was a gift from a friend. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. I always love hearing from you. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of a flip through / unboxing. And yeah, I will see you later.